Welcome to SmartStart, your 5-minute pulse on the biggest tech moves of the day. From a $40 billion AI partnership to a global RAM strike, we've got the stories that will shape the next week. Stay tuned. Google has committed up to $40 billion to Anthropic. An initial $10 billion is flowing now, with a further $30 billion tied to performance milestones. In return, Anthropic will run its models on Google's TPUs, delivering 5 gigawatts of compute power by 2027. Analysts say the partnership could push Anthropic's valuation toward $800 billion, ahead of a potential October IPO. OpenAI unveiled GPT-5.5, a leaner, faster model that uses fewer tokens per query. The upgrade shines in code generation, debugging, scientific research, and drug discovery workflows. The new super app bundles ChatGPT, Codex, and an AI-driven browser, and is already rolling out across Plus, Pro, Business, and Enterprise tiers. Chinese startup DeepSeek released V4 Pro and V4 Flash. Both support up to 1 million token context and claim world-class reasoning on programming tasks. They run on domestically produced Huawei chips, a move that has sparked security debates in the United States and South Korea. Both OpenAI and Anthropic are phasing out low-cost or free trial tiers. Rising data center costs and token prices are pushing enterprise plans up, adding optional ads and limiting premium features. This pressure is nudging developers toward open-source stacks or self-hosted servers. Sergey Brin sent an internal memo to DeepMind, demanding that every engineer on the Gemini team use the new internal AI agents for multi-step complex tasks, a clear push to narrow the gap with Anthropic's offerings. Astronomers processing data from the James Webb Space Telescope and the Varric-Rubin Observatory are turning to AI for petabyte-scale analysis. The surge adds to commercial AI demand, tightening an already scarce global GPU market and prompting researchers to seek private funding. During a Senate hearing, RFK Jr. suggested AI could eventually replace the FDA for drug approval, praising its speed while warning that the technology is extremely dangerous. Meta announced a 10% workforce reduction, roughly 8,000 jobs starting 20th of May. An additional 6,000 open positions will be closed. The cuts aim to free cash for AI research and the Reality Labs division, which is budgeting $135 billion for 2026. Microsoft is dissolving its Microsoft Gaming division, returning the Xbox brand to its core team. New CEO Asha Sharma unveiled the We Are Xbox strategy focused on daily active users. The company also proposes voluntary retirement for about 7% of U.S. staff meeting a combined age and service threshold, and senior leaders across Teams, Gaming, Windows, and GitHub are exiting. Tesla raised its 2026 capital budget to $25 billion, earmarked for AI chips, the Optimus robot, and robotaxi development. Cash on hand sits at $7 billion, but free cash flow is projected to turn negative. The board also canceled a $29 billion performance award for Elon Musk after the Delaware Supreme Court restored a $56 billion 2018 compensation package. Musk later admitted that millions of 2019-2023 Teslas will need hardware upgrades to run full self-driving without supervision. A federal case began on the 27th of April in Oakland. Elon Musk accuses Sam Altman and OpenAI of breaching a nonprofit-only agreement, seeking $65 on $109 billion in restitution, and demanding OpenAI revert to a charity model. LinkedIn CEO Ryan Roslansky steps down after 6 years. COO Dan Shapiro takes the helm, promising tighter integration with Microsoft's productivity suite. Sierra, led by Brett Taylor, acquired YC-backed Fragment in a deal valued at $10 billion. Era raised $11 million for an AI gadget platform hosting over 130 models. Shade secured $14 million to power natural language video search. Comfy UI closed a $30 million round at a $500 million valuation, now serving 4 million creators. X, formerly Twitter, will retire communities in May, citing 0.4% usage but 80% of spam. It replaces them with XChat, a standalone encrypted messenger supporting 350 more person group chats and AI-generated custom timelines. Meanwhile, Meta is testing Instance, a 24-hour photo-video share that can't be edited, built into Instagram to compete with Snapchat and BeReal. Meta also rolled out a parental monitoring AI that surfaces discussion topics from the past week. Apple's Mac Mini M4 is experiencing a severe shortage, pushing resale prices to $700, $907.99 on eBay, as developers scramble for on-device AI power. In South Korea, roughly 90,000 to 100 semiconductor workers have begun a strike that could last up to 90 days, tightening RAM supplies and inflating SSD, laptop, phone, and even PlayStation 5 prices through 2027. On the product front, Nothing released Essential Voice, a speech-to-text keyboard supporting 100-plus languages, first on the Nothing Phone 3 and soon on Phone 4a. Insta360 and Splatica announced a joint feature that turns 360 degrees video into a Gaussian Splat 3D model, enabling instant digital twins. Tesla confirmed that its Hardware 3 platform will not receive a fully autonomous FSD update for 2019-2023 models. Instead, the company will replace the compute module and cameras, targeting a FSD-14 release by late June and repurposing the Fremont plant for Optimus robot production in July-August. Porsche unveiled the Cayenne Coupe Electric in 3 trims: 408 horsepower, 857 horsepower, and a 1056 horsepower overboost version. It sprints 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds, houses a $113,800 battery capable of 400 kilowatts charging 10 to 80% in 16 minutes, and starts at $113,800 up to $168. Polymarket was hit by 2 manipulation schemes. A user heated a hairdryer to trigger a CDG airport sensor and profit $34 from weather bets. A U.S. soldier used classified intel on a Maduro rest plan to win $409,881,000. Now facing up to 20 years in prison. Italy-based IPS was linked to the Android-styled spyware Morpheus, which exploits accessibility APIs to steal data and hijack WhatsApp. Citizen Lab uncovered a global SS7 diameter espionage campaign using telecom infrastructure in Israel, the UK, and Jersey. The US Army's Project Maven AI vision system now auto-generates target lists in seconds, sparking ethical debate. X-Energy completed a $1 billion IPO, selling 44.3 million shares at $23 each, a 27% first-day pop that values the company at $11.5 billion. Its small modular reactors, C100, are aimed at powering AI data centers. Amazon pre-ordered 5 gigawatts of capacity, while Dow Chemical secured the first commercial plant. Thanks for watching SmartStart. Hit subscribe, ring the bell for daily updates, and let us know in the comments which story you'll be watching most closely this week. See you tomorrow.